everyone, welcome to the video. My name's Tsetzuko, and I hope that today I can help you discover a brand new game to play, or at least entertain you for a little while. Before we jump in and talk about today's game, I want to let you know that 20 likes on this video equals another episode here on the channel featuring this game. So if you enjoy it, be sure to cast your vote by hitting the like button. Also, today's video is a showcase video, which means that this is a game I've played before, and I'm going to be able to show it to you guys while also describing how the game plays and offering a few tips and tricks here and there. Alright, let's get to the game facts. Breach Wanderers is a roguelike deck building card battler game that's currently available in early access for $14.99. I wanted to check out this game because I'm obviously a fan of the roguelike card battler genre, and the developer happened to reach out to me and offer me a key. I already had the game on my wish list because I thought it had a lot of potential, and it turns out I was right. So let's get in and check out the game. So initially you have to go through a little bit of a tutorial, but once you're done with that, you're going to start off your runs here in this town. There are various places in town where you can upgrade abilities and stuff like that, but we're not going to get into that right now. I want to just showcase the gameplay for you. So we're going to go down here and we're going to start a run. Now I just unlocked a brand new character that I've not played before, and I'm going to go ahead and play as Merly here, who is kind of like the rogue character. This way I get a little bit of a new experience, but also I'm pretty familiar with the game at this point, so I can kind of offer some tips and tricks as well. A little mix of both things. So right now, Merly is level 1. You can get XP and level up. You can change the colors of your character if you want as well. And as you level up, you're going to unlock perks and things of that nature. Right now, we just have the basic one, which is plus 50% critical damage. So let's jump in and start a run and see what Merly's all about. Okay, so when we open this up, we're going to get a map similar to Slay the Spire or many other deck building or roguelike games these days, where we have to kind of chart a path from the very start all the way up to the final boss. So we're going to go ahead and just pick one right here. We're going to go into what should be a pretty familiar battle scene for anyone who's been invested in these types of games for the past few years. And if you're not familiar with them, if you've seen anything like Final Fantasy Tactics, like older games, this is a turn-based game where your character's over here on the left and your enemies are on the right, and you kind of take actions turn by turn in order to defeat your enemies. In this case, all of our actions are tied to the cards that we have in our hand, so what we can do varies each turn based on what we draw. Now we've got several stats here that we need to pay attention to. So up here, the red bars, we have our health. The blue shield is our shield. Our enemies also have health, and they may have shield at times too. We can see underneath our enemies what they're going to do. So this indicates that this plant creature here is going to attack us for 7, and this branch tree looking little ball of grapes, I don't know what it is going to attack us for 8. Over here we have our mana. So our mana is what we use to pay for the cost of our actions. So if we want to use this preparation skill, it's going to cost us 1, which you can see in the top left, and we pay that by spending our mana. Here we have our deck of cards. These are cards we still have to draw. Over here on the right-hand side, we have our discard pile, which is where cards that we've played or ended our turn with still in our hand will go. So our goal is obviously to deal enough damage to these enemies to kill them while keeping ourselves alive. Now, there's a lot of interesting and unique mechanics in this game, and it'd be kind of hard to cover all of them, but we're going to do the best that we can. So, first off, we have some cards here that don't have any cost. Typically, these cards are going to give us more mana. So if we look at Mana Shield, this says gain 2 mana, gain 2 shield. So when we play this card, our mana is going to go up to 8, and then our shield will go up to 12. So let's do that. We just drag it from our hand, click, we're good to go. Now you'll notice that the 12 up here is red. Now this is because we have a cap on our shield of 10. So at the end of the turn, any shield that we have left over actually stays unless it's over the cap. So if we ended our turn with 12 shield, we would lose 2 and go back down to 10. But as long as we have less shield than the cap, we get to keep it. So we can build it up and absorb some attacks, but then still have some left over for the next turn potentially. Now we have another mana shield, and this says gain 2 mana, gain 2 shield. Let's try doing that again and see what happens. Okay, so we've got 14 out of 10, but then something interesting happened with our mana as well. We have 10 out of 8. So same concept with mana as we have with the shield. At the end of the turn, we keep any mana we haven't spent unless it's above the cap. So let's check out this Shadow Focus card. This says gain 2 mana, gain 1 more mana if hidden. So hidden looks like some kind of a buff that we can get. Let's see if we can get that from one of our other cards. Let's see, we can create 1 smoke bomb, and then a smoke bomb gains hidden. Okay. So let's try that. Let's play preparation for 1. That's going to take us down to 10. We've got a smoke bomb, which is free. So let's see what hidden is. It's a buff, gain 50% critical chance and 50% evasion chance. This buff is only lost when using a damaging card. So we can cast Smoke Bomb. Now we have the hidden buff, which you can see up here. Our buffs go above our health bar. And now we can play Shadow Focus and gain 3 mana. So we should go up to 12. There we go. And then we have Cleaving Strike. Deal 4 times 2 damage to the first 2 enemies. So we're going to hit the first 2 enemies twice for 4 damage apiece. And because we're hidden, we have that increased critical strike chance. This is going to cost 4, which is going to put us right at our cap, which means we'll keep a full bar of mana for the next turn. So let's try that. Okay, so we got 1 critical back here. We hit 4, 4, 4, 8. Critical strikes do double damage. So we're done with our turn. We've played all of our cards. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And the enemies are going to hit us, and they're going to do 15 damage, which means they're going to break through all of our shield, and we're going to lose 1 point of health. Okay, it's back to our turn. We've got a new set of cards in hand. Our enemies are doing new weird things. So let's talk about these. So this plant monster here is going to cast Arcane on us. This game has an interesting mechanic where there are various status effects that can be placed onto you. And the way the status effects work is when they hit a certain threshold, they do a negative effect to you. So we'll look at those when this creature casts on us. Then this creature here is going to give itself some shield, so it'll have some protection. Now we don't have any of those cards that give us mana this turn, so it looks like we're just working with the 10 that we have. Now you may ask, wait, we had 8 of 8, why are we at 10? It's because every turn you generate 2 mana to use that can put you over the cap. So we were at 8 of 8, and then we generated our normal 2, and that put us up to 10. So we can still play all of our cards if we want to, but we might not want to since we save mana between turns. Let's look at what we have in hand. So we have another preparation that can make a smoke bomb. We have a block card, which will give us 6 shield, which would be nice. We don't need the shield because we're not getting hit this turn, but the shield, as long as it's not above our cap, will last until the next turn, so we can kind of build it up in advance. Then we have a slash. You deal 3 times 2 damage to the first enemy, so hit the first enemy twice for 3 damage. And then we have backstab. Deal 5 damage to the first enemy. Deal double damage if hidden. So it looks like everything we can do is to the first enemy. So we might as well try to kill the first enemy. Let's see. This is going to do 6. This is going to do 6. That's going to do 12. It's not going to be enough to kill this guy. So let's try and go for the 10 damage backstab if we can. All right, we're going to do preparations. Smoke bomb to gain hidden. We're going to backstab. We hit him for 20 damage. That was a double. That was a double damage from being hidden, and it crit. So it did 20. That's awesome. So now we can get really close to taking this guy out. If we get 1 crit. Nope. We did 3-3. We need a 3-6. Oh, 1 health left. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's go ahead and cast our block. Give ourselves, start building up some shield for the future if we need it. Although we should be okay. We should be able to beat this guy this time. Okay, let's go ahead and we're just going to do a slash. That's going to do enough damage to finish off the enemy. So between battles, we're going to get gold. Gold is used to upgrade your adventuring guild and unlock new features that will benefit you on future runs. So this is actually a currency you spend in between runs to do things like buy new heroes and upgrade abilities. Then we have Aether. Aether is used to open packs and unlock new cards. This game does have card packs, but you're not buying them with actual like money or anything. You earn the in-game currency, and then you're able to unlock packs which give you new cards that you can then use to build your decks. We also get experience. This lets you level up your characters so that they can get more perks and unlock more abilities. We also get energy, which energy builds up until we hit 100, and then we're able to equip an item, which gives our character a bonus in the actual run. So all this stuff kind of builds up. We've got 3 currencies that don't really matter too much during the run. Then we have the 1 currency that does matter because it gives us items, but the most common thing we're going to be doing is choosing a card. So after every fight, we get to choose a card to draft into our deck. We're always going to have a choice between 2 cards from the pool of cards we could potentially get options from, plus 1 monster card. So let's take a look at these. We've got Mind Seed, gain growth 2, and gain 2 mana. So this gives us some mana. It's another mana generating card, but it also gives us the growth buff, which increases our maximum mana. Pretty nice. Then we also have increasing assault. Deals 6 damage to any enemy. Increase this value by 3 this combat. So the more you play this, the more damage it'll do. Then we also have Corrupted Blast, which gives vulnerable to the first 2 enemies and deals 5 damage to them. Vulnerable increases damage taken and status received by 30%. That seems pretty good with our big bursty combos, so I think we're going to take this one. Okay, let's continue on. Let's try this random event. With a bit of luck, you spot a small hidden cache of supplies near your path. Let's loot it. Someone stashed some simple loot here. It's yours now. Okay, so we got some coins, some aether, some experience, and some energy. Sweet. All right, we're going to power through here. We're going to stop to look at new cards, but if you don't remember what something does, feel free to rewind and go over it. All right, let's gain some mana, gain some more mana. I'm going to throw up our block because we're going to get hit. We've got backstab, but we don't have any way to get hidden, so we could keep it or we could use it. Let's go ahead and do our cleaving strike. I think we're going to hold off on using backstab because I want to keep the mana, but I also want to show you that at the end of the turn, if you still have cards in your hand and you end your turn, the cards will discard. So you don't get to save them for later. All right, we have been poisoned. This is a debuff. We're going to take 1 damage per rank at the end of our turn. So at the end of our turn, we're going to take 8 damage from poison, and we're going to want to keep that in mind. So we have 8 mana. That's enough to play everything if we want to. Let's go ahead and do Corrupted Blast and give vulnerable to these enemies so we can deal more damage to them. We're going to deal that damage, and this time I am going to use backstab just because it'll clear this guy out. And we don't have to take the damage from him because our shield should absorb that poison for us. Okay, he just put leech on us, which means every turn we take 2 damage, and the owner of the buff will heal for 2 health. So that's unfortunate. Okay, what do we have? We have preparation. So we do have a way to make a smoke bomb. Shadow Focus will give us more mana. That does not give us enough to do Corrupted Blast and Cleaving Strike, so we're going to go straight for the Cleaving Strike. No criticals that time. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any way to get extra shield, so we're definitely taking 2 damage, plus 4 from poison, plus 2 from leech. Man, our smoke bomb combos are just not happening this time. Let's see, we've got 4. We need more ways to get mana, I think. All right, we're definitely going to block the damage. We're going to go ahead and just do some damage with a strike there. Okay, we got a shadow focus. Well, we got ways to get mana, but we don't really have any good ways to do anything else. So we're going to block, and we're going to pass on the backstab for right now. Okay, hey. We've got enough to hit that backstab. Hey, we got a 20 on that. Corrupted Blast. We're good to go. Sweet. All right, we get our currencies. Let's choose our card. Give poison and deal 1 times 4 damage to the first enemy. Gain powerful 1. Transform into exhaustion. Powerful increases damage done and status applied by 1 per rank. Powerful isn't reduced at the end of the turn. Okay, so that'll make our cards deal 1 more damage per thing. That seems pretty cool. We can give ourselves a buff. We'll take that. All right, let's go ahead and let's continue up the middle. Okay, we do not have a way to gain hidden. That is getting incredibly frustrating. Let's go ahead and do Cleaving Strike. Shadow Focus. I should have done Corrupted Blast there, but that is okay. We're going to do it anyway. Then we'll do Slash. Okay, we're going to take a chunk of damage. Nice. Our shield absorbed it. So right here you can see we have Frost. So as Frost is applied to us, once the bar fills, we're going to be unable to act on our next turn. So if we hit 10 of 10, we just skip our turn. It's incredibly frustrating, but there is a character that you can play that does this, and it's a super cool effect. So we have lots of ways to gain mana this turn, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do preparations, get our smoke bomb, shadow focus, and then we're going to cast some more shield on ourselves. Hopefully we can kill this frost guy before he actually triggers a full frost bar on us. Okay, he's just hitting us for 12 this time. That's actually fine. Let's see. We do have a way to gain hidden this turn, so let's do that. That way we can backstab on the front guy. Slash, slash, and let's go ahead and block. We got 12 damage coming in and only 2 shields, so we're still going to take a little bit here. Could have been worse. All right, what do we got? 17 damage coming from this guy. We'll go ahead and build up our mana. Smoke Bomb, Shadow Focus, Corrupted Blast for the vulnerability, and Slash. All right, so we got max energy, so now we get to equip an item. We don't get to pick anything here. It just gives us one, and we get to decide if we want to keep it or not. So this says max arcane, frost, and shock +3. So instead of having a bar that goes to 10, it'll go to 13. And then we also increase our maximum shield by +2, which means we're going to be able to keep more shield between turns. And let's choose a card. I like Shadow Focus because I want more mana. But we're not hitting those hidden synergies, so I don't know if I want to draft another one of these. We could gain Frost Barrier and apply 5 frost to the first 2 enemies. That could be okay. Yeah, let's take that one. It's a little bit of like crowd control that we can use. As you walk around a small curve in the forest path, you immediately notice a group of small mushroom creatures. They are already looking directly towards you, but they're not making any aggressive moves. So, a couple of things here. We can attack, we can passively walk through, or we have a special option here that we're getting because we're playing as Merle, and these are usually better options. So if you see these, oftentimes you want to take them. So we're going to take them. They've been ambushed. 50% chance of receiving critical damage. That would be awesome if we could get hidden, but we don't have it. So, oh well, I guess. All right. Ooh. We're just going to play all of our cards. Try to burst down the enemies while they still have the ambushed. All right, what do we got? We got Corrupted. We got Power Surge. We got Preparations. We don't have a lot of things we can do, but that's okay. Let's do Mana Shield. Let's prep with Smoke Bomb so we can gain Hidden. All right, we'll do Corrupted Blast. Nice, we got some crits on that. And then we'll boost ourselves with Powerful. Probably should have done that first, but I mean, this battle looks so easy that I'm being a little bit sloppy here. We've got Hidden. We'll take that into a Backstab. Very nice. Okay, so gain 6 shield, reduce the rank. I really like Cleansing Shield. It gives us a little bit of shield, but also if we have debuffs, it reduces their rank by 1. And Leeching Seeds is pretty good too, because it'll put Leech on the enemy, and that lets us heal a little bit. They're both pretty nice. I'm going to go with the Cleansing Shield for now, though. Alright, now we have a choice between mini bosses. We've got Arcane and we've got Shock. Neither one of them are fun. Alright, so this guy has way more health, as you can probably tell here. Let's go ahead and get as much mana as we possibly can. That will let us play out all of our cards. Alright, so we did 20 damage. So you can see we've got some debuffs now. We've got Cursed, decreased damage dealt, and status applied by 30%. And we've got Vulnerable, which is going to increase damage taken and status received by 30%. So, terrible. This is where Cleansing Shield is pretty awesome, because we have 4 and 3, and that'll take them down to 3 and 2. So we have less turns where we're going to have to worry about that. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to do our Ice Shell and put some Frost out, and then just go ahead and block. It's going to take us a while to build up this Frost like all the way, but it might help us in the long run. Okay, so let's go Preparations into Smoke Bomb, into Shadow Focus, Power Surge, then we're going to go into Backstab. 19 damage, not bad. Alright, we've got one more turn of our debuffs. What do we got? We do have Preparations, Smoke Bomb, into Backstab again. And we are pretty low on mana. Alright, so we're building up Shock. Shock, when filled, the target will be shocked and take double damage from the next attack. So, it's no fun. We do have the Shock debuff. If we use our shield, it doesn't do anything. I don't think it cleanses the debuffs. It may not. Alright, what do we got? Just a regular old slash, or we could block some damage. I think we need to get some damage in while we can, and while we are not cursed with a debuff. Okay. On a shield, Shadow Focus, Shadow Focus. We've got a Backstab and an Exhaustion. Let's get rid of that. That is the card that we got as a result of getting our Powerful buff. Ooh, we are super cursed. We are taking a ton of damage. This may be the end of this run. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's do Corrupted Blast. I don't know if it's worth creating a Smoke Bomb. It might be, actually. Because Hidden does give us 50% evasion chance, so maybe we can dodge. We did not dodge at all. That was terrible. Alright, Cleansing Shield, absolutely gonna happen. All the shields. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna end our run right now. I mean, we're not hard countered, but we're pretty close. Let's get that backstab in. Block, slash. Ooh. You know, we're pulling them down too. This would be a great opportunity to get some damage in. What do we got? 4, 6. We can do all of them. So let's do all of them. Where are those criticals, man? I need those criticals. We got 38. They're going to hit us for 13 shock. Yeah, they're going to hit us for a lot. Okay, we need to... Oh, I should have done the preparation first. Oh, no. Can we gain an extra stack of hidden? That's a good question. We cannot. That was a waste of mana. Like I said, first time I've played this character, so definitely learning. Okay, we do have backstab, and we got shadow focus. Very nice. Okay, we're going to want to block. Okay, 13 damage. Ooh, okay, we didn't take any damage. We took shock, so we didn't have to block there. Let's see. Let's go preparation. Let's get mana shield going. Smoke bomb. Slash 1 damage. Oh, we're 1 away. Oh no, he healed for 11. Do we have it? All right, let's get some mana. Let's get some mana. What are we working with here? 5. Let's do Corrupted Blast. Okay, we actually somehow survived. So with the mini boss battles there, we get, you know, more currency. We get a good chunk of energy. We get to choose a card, like always, but these cards are going to be higher rarity. So we've got gain 10 shield, shuffle 2 aftershocks into your deck. That's kind of cool. We've got to reduce the rank of your debuffs by 1, reduce the rank of enemy buffs by 1. That's cool as well. I like both of these actually, but I'm gonna go with the charge shield. So then we get to upgrade a skill. So we can upgrade one of our cards in our backpack. Let's see. I like the charge shield. Let's just I like to upgrade the one that I get as the, you know, it's good. And we get to remove a card as well. So I don't know. I don't love the ice shell, you know, like we picked it up because we had to pick a card, but like, let's get rid of it. It doesn't really fit our synergies, you know? All right, so let's go on. We've got another event. With a bit of luck, you spot a small hidden cache. Oh, no. We're going to attack while they are disorganized. I really wanted to heal before this. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Oh, hey. We can gain a bunch of mana here. I don't know if it's going to matter at all, but we're going to try. All right, let's gain all the mana for the next turn. We got 14. We're getting hit for 19. Oh, we should have healed, and we got hit by poison. This is absolutely terrible. Super terrible. Okay, we do have, let's see. Let's do Power Surge into backstab. That should kill the first guy. Cool. Let's we're gonna do Cleansing Shield to get rid of some poison. That's gonna hit us for 3, so we're gonna be okay. I don't want to cast any more shields necessarily because we're not getting attacked, and we shouldn't take more than 3 damage here. Yeah, so I mean, unless we want the aftershocks in our deck. Yeah, we're just going to pass. We're going to keep the mana for the next turn. Okay, we got 8 damage coming in, plus 1 poison, so we're going to block all the damage. That's good. Let's go ahead and gain some more mana. I think Corrupting Blast is good here. Now, this Reflect buff is going to deal 1 damage per rank when attacked, so we'll take 2. Okay, we just took 1 because that counted as 1 attack. That's okay. So right now, we won't take any additional damage if we don't attack anymore, but that would also be kind of a waste of our cards and our mana. So I think, can we take out the first enemy? Yes. Cool. So we took no damage from that. Okay, so Arcane, when this gets filled up, the target takes 10 damage and reduces the rank of their buffs by 1. And Frozen and Shocked will increase damage by 5 each. Alright, so let's do a Cleaving Strike. Okay, we made it without taking any damage. That was really just lucky. Active ability, gain 5 mana. Okay. Deal 3 times 2 to all enemies. Gain 1 wits and 1 evasion. So wits lets you draw an extra card every turn, and evasion prevents the next source of damage from an attack. That seems really good. We're going to pick that up. Now, I mentioned before that we should heal, and we could do that with this little campfire. So this will restore up to 20% or 25% of our maximum health and let us pick an additional random bonus. So we're going to do that, and we're going to restore another 15 health. That puts us at a nice 53, which is a lot better than 18. So let's continue on. We have so much damage coming in. It's kind of ridiculous. And we have no way to defend other than to play Sharpened Senses and to possibly cast our Smoke Bomb, which I think we will do. Okay, let's see how it turns out. Oh, ho, 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 look at the evasion. That was insane. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, we need some mana for sure. So let's get this. We're going to do our Smoke Bomb. All right. And then we're going to... Let's get our Shadow Focus for mana. And then let's go ahead and we'll do our Corrupted Blast. Cool. And then we can do Charge Shield or Cleansing Shield. We're going to get hit for 5 plus 8. That's 13. We should be okay here. So actually, I don't know that we need to cast anything. Let's see. They have a... I'm going to cast the Cleansing Shield just in case, because I think this is calculating the fact that they have the powerful buff in there, but I want to be sure. We'll see. Going to get hit for 5 and then 4, 4. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, yeah, 2. Okay, so it did take it into account. Good. That's good to know. Okay, so we have a lot of damage coming in again. We got 12, 19, 24 plus 7, 31. That's a lot. I don't know that we can kill anyone in time to prevent some of that. We could use our mana crystal. So this was one of the pieces of equipment we got, and this is an active one. So it'll show up over here, and we can use it once per fight. So let's do that, and then backstab. And that will get rid of 12 of the damage, which is better than nothing for sure. Okay, let's get these mana shields going. Do our Corrupted Blast, and we'll sharpen our senses so we get our wits, so we get to draw an extra card, and we get our evasion, which should help us against that 7 damage at least. We're still going to take a lot. Poof. We really need to start doing some damage. Oh man, 20 damage. Let's see. That's 12 plus a backstab. And then we have enough for a slash and a backstab. Oh man, I was worried about that for a while there. We had a lot of defensive stuff that just wasn't good enough. Deal 8 damage to the first enemy, restore 4 health. I don't care what the other cards are. I want the healing. We're taking that. 100%. And what do you know? All right, let's do our power surge. I think we can do... We're going to do Draining Strike. And then we'll do Cleansing... Do we need Cleansing Shield? No, we're getting hit for 10. So let's do Backstab. Alright, 4 poison. Okay, we got 4 damage coming in, plus 4 from poison. So we have 8 coming in right now. Let's go ahead and do... We've only got 2. We should probably block. But I think I want to get that extra card draw going here. You know, it might be a good turn to use our mana crystal, actually. Get some damage in there. Why not? Let's prep and gain hidden. Could have used that for the damage boost, but I don't know that it would have done all that much for us. Okay. That cleansing shield would be fantastic right now. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to do mana shield. We're going to prep. We're going to get our smoke bomb so that we can get shadow focus with the bonus mana. And then we can backstab. Do we want to backstab or do we want a corrupted blast? You know what? Let's just backstab. And then we'll corrupted blast. And we'll strike. If only we could have gotten a crit. You know, I feel like I'm not seeing the bonus critical chance here. Like, we are not getting crits nearly as often as I would have hoped. I would have liked to get the heal ourselves. Attack. Alright, we're going to take quite a bit of damage here. Oh, nice. We evaded. Good looking out. Alright, we are going to cleansing shield that poison right off of us. I do not even care about the rest of it right now. Give him vulnerable, so the next turn we can hopefully dish out some pretty good damage. We got 6 damage incoming. We do have 6. We're going to do our draining strike to get some health back. Do we want to do preparation? Yeah, we'll do preparation. Get the hidden. Maybe we can dodge this attack. Nope. Apparently we can't. Alright, shadow focus. Backstab. Well, block, so we can block the poison damage, and we will gain hidden again for the next attack. Backstab, or do we heal? Let's just backstab and then heal. 26 health. Oh man, this is... I don't think we're winning this run. Gain lethal if you are hidden. Increase critical damage by 50%. Wow. I mean, we'll try it, but I'm really just not seeing it. Let's go ahead and we're going to heal up. And then let's gain significant item energy. That was enough to give us a new item. Starting plated rank 1. Plate. I've never seen this. Decreased damage taken and status received by 1 per rank. Plated isn't reduced if the... Oh, it's like kind of like a perma block that doesn't get removed. That seems really nice. All right, let's go to this event. Let's loot the backpack. Oh, we're just a little bit of energy short of a new item. Okay, we're on to the final boss. There's really nothing for it but to go in and see how we can do. All right, mana shield, preparations, hidden, shadow focus, sharpen our senses, gain a cleansing shield, gain all the shield for no reason. I just realized. Oh well. We're gonna do power surge. I think this is a good time to use charge strike because we have, holy cow, 28 damage coming in. We've got 25 on our shield there. That's pretty good. I feel like definitely using a draining strike and then a slash. That'll get rid of one of those. And so we're good. We're good. We don't need to play the block card. It's going to be unnecessary. Okay, so ideally, what we want to do here is kill off some of these enemies. Gain lethal if you're hidden. Well, we're not hidden. But let's deal 1 shock. That did not do it. 12 damage. Okay. I probably could have used the mana there and finished him off. That would have probably been the pro move. But I did not do that. Alright, I think... Prep, hidden, backstab. We are going to get hit for 20. Oof. Oof. That sucks. Alright, he's going to summon more minions, which I'm not a fan of at all. Okay, we're going to prep. Smoke bomb. We're taking 1 damage every time we play a card. That's okay, because I want that backstab. I don't know why I played the shield instead of wits there. I'm just panicking. I'm like, oh, this is terrible. This is not going to be good. Oh, man. I made a couple of mistakes so far, but I don't know that they would have changed the outcome of this fight right now. Alright, mana shield. We gotta play Draining Strike. You just gotta get that 4 health back. I think it's okay to try to get hidden again as well for maybe like a strong opening attack here. White. Oh, with the heal? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with the heal? Okay, we're gonna have to do Charge Shield. Plus block. Oh, man. And we didn't even need the block because we double evaded, of course. Wow, that's a lot of aftershocks. Backstab. Oh, no. I should have played the shield. We're dead. Even if I played the shield, we would have had 20 and we still would have died. Oh, man. What a resounding defeat. That was a struggle bus of a run the whole way through. Okay, but we did level up. Our XP got us to level 2, right? So we got a bonus 200 Aether, which is nice. We also got, looks like 345 from the run. We unlocked some new cards for the character, which will definitely help to improve our success rate on upcoming runs. And we now gain the ability to edit our starting deck. So we're going to pop back out and just kind of run through some of the stuff in the town. So you got your collection where you can see the cards that you've unlocked. We've got the open pack. So it costs 500 Aether to open a pack. And if we open this, it's going to give us some new cards. So now these are ones that could potentially show up for us in the future runs. And you can see I've got 65 out of 200 unlocked. So there's quite a few. We've got gold here, which we can use to purchase upgrades. So we can take a look at some of those. We have the Forge. The Forge kind of gives us some starting bonuses. The one I picked up right away was lightweight materials. This allowed you to begin the run with 2 supplies instead of 1. And that's the campfire things that were up in the corner. So 2 heals instead of 1. For 2,500, I can upgrade and get another supply. So there's other things you can buy here as well. Then we have the market. The market, you have to unlock it, but then you can pick items or pay for items to start your run with. Then you have the quest board, and this will give you a quest to do. And you can re-roll these quests. Right now I have deal damage with poison, which I honestly can't do. Like, why haven't I? If freeze enemies, I can definitely do. My other character that I have unlocked is a freeze character. Speaking of, if we go to start run, you'll see over here on the side, you can unlock other characters with gold as well. That's kind of what I'm doing, is saving up to unlock the different characters and see which ones I like. Rowden here is a sort of like freeze mage. I like him a lot. I need to play some Merle some more and see how she synergizes once she has some new cards and stuff unlocked. So, but this has been my showcase video for Breach Wanderers. So hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, hopefully I helped you find a brand new game that you could play, or at least manage to entertain you for a little while. Don't forget 20 likes on the video. we'll get you another episode of this game here on the channel. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to cast your vote by hitting that like button. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more indie games videos like this one, hit the subscribe button as well. All right, once again, Breach Wanderers is available right now in early access for $14.99. I want to thank the developer for sending me a key. I also want to let you know that in no way was this video swayed by the fact that I got a free key. This has been 100% my honest impressions of the game. I like it. I enjoy it. There's a lot more to it as well when it comes to the character customization, but I think we'll save that for video 2. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in and being a part of the channel and the community here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next video.